Before humanity's story truly began, God prepared a world of perfect beauty, peace, and purpose. In the east, he planted a garden called Eden, a sanctuary unlike any other, alive with wonder and life. From high above, the land spread endlessly, forests of deep green, sparkling rivers weaving through valleys, and orchards heavy with fruit. The sunlight poured through the canopy, dancing on leaves and water, while a soft wind whispered through the branches. Every corner of Eden glowed with harmony, light, and vitality, and the earth itself seemed to hum with life. From the heart of the garden, a single river emerged, glinting like silver. It divided into four mighty rivers, each carrying life and abundance to every corner of the land. There was Paishan, flowing through lands rich with gold, onyx, and precious stones. There was Gihon, meandering through lush valleys where fragrant trees exhaled their perfume. The Tigris, swift and clear, raced through wide fields reflecting the sun's brilliance, and the Euphrates, broad and serene, nourished the lands it touched with calm, steady waters. The rivers sang softly as they moved, and all the plants and creatures drank deeply from their streams, thriving in the abundance of Eden. Then, God formed the first man, Adam, from the dust of the ground. With divine care, he shaped every detail, the curve of his face, the slope of his shoulders, the gentle rise of his chest. Then, God leaned close and breathed into Adam the breath of life. The lifeless clay stirred and became a living soul. Adam opened his eyes for the first time, blinking against the golden light of the garden. He felt the warmth of sunlight on his skin, the cool brush of wind across the soft grass, and the gentle trickle of the rivers at his feet. Awe filled him, for he was alive in a world of unparalleled beauty. God placed Adam in Eden to work it and care for it. Adam wandered through flowering paths, running his fingers along leaves, listening to the birds' songs, and learning the rhythm of life. He marveled at the variety of trees, some small and delicate, others towering and strong. Flowers bloomed in every color, crimson, gold, violet, and white, their petals soft under his touch. The air was fragrant with a mix of blossoms, wet earth, and the fresh scent of the rivers. Every animal moved peacefully around him, from lions lying in the sun to deer grazing nearby. Even the tiniest insects seemed to dance along the soft mosses and ferns. At the center of the garden stood two remarkable trees. One was the tree of life, radiant and full of vitality, its leaves shimmering with a light all their own. The other was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, beautiful yet mysterious, its fruit glimmering like jewels, but set apart by God's sacred command. God told Adam that he could eat freely from every tree except the tree of knowledge, for on the day he ate from it, death would touch him. Though the command was simple, it marked the first test of freedom, trust, and obedience. God then brought the animals to Adam so he could name them. Birds with wings like stained glass fluttered overhead. Deer approached with gentle eyes. Lions watched with calm authority. Foxes peeked from between bushes, and tiny creatures scurried across the forest floor. Adam spoke names to each, marveling at the rhythm of creation reflected in their eyes and movements. He laughed softly as monkeys leapt through the trees, and marveled at the song of the nightingales. Yet, as each animal passed by, Adam saw something missing. No creature could be his companion, his equal, or his friend. Seeing Adam alone, God declared, "It is not good for man to be alone." So he caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. While he slept, God took one of Adam's ribs and shaped it into a woman, Eve, forming her with love, care, and intention. She rose gracefully, a being of dignity, warmth, and life. When Adam awoke and saw her for the first time, his eyes widened in awe and joy. He spoke, "This is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh." In that moment, he understood companionship, equality, and the first human love. Adam and Eve began to explore Eden together. They walked along the rivers, tracing the paths of water over smooth stones. They wandered under flowering trees, inhaling the scent of blossoms and tasting the sweet fruit offered by the garden. Birds and animals moved around them without fear. Even lions and deer shared the fields in harmony. Adam taught Eve the names of the animals, and together they laughed at the playful antics of birds and monkeys. They rested beneath the shade of great trees, listening to the murmur of streams and the gentle rustle of leaves. Their lives in Eden were filled with perfect innocence. They knew no shame, no fear, and no sorrow. Each day brought new discovery: a hidden grove, a sparkling pool, or a grove of rare fruit trees. The sunlight painted their world in golden hues, while soft breezes carried the scent of flowers and the murmur of life. They walked, talked, and worked in harmony with the rhythm of creation, their hearts full of peace and joy. In the evenings, they would sit by the rivers and watch the sun dip behind distant hills, painting the sky in red, orange, and violet. They marveled at the stars that appeared, tiny sparks of light twinkling over Eden, each one a reminder of the vastness and beauty of the universe. Every sound, sight, and touch reminded them of the care of the Creator who walked beside them. And so the story of Eden was a world of perfection, a home where life thrived, where companionship and harmony existed, and where humanity first knew the presence of God in every leaf, every river, and every gentle breeze. It was a beginning full of wonder, innocence, and divine care, a paradise designed for love, beauty, and purpose.